I'm going to kick it off right now. Right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. My name's Nick, and I'm coming to you all the way from South Africa, Johannesburg. I'm very excited with this call here tonight. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen right now. There we go. Okay, so welcome to the call, everyone. As you know, it's Tuesday night. It's an opportunity call for those new people, the guests on the call tonight. Welcome. Before I start with the actual presentation, I just want to tell you guys a bit about myself. So I'm from Johannesburg, born in Bloemfontein in South Africa. I'm a football coach. I got involved in network marketing 6 years ago. I was busy coaching the one afternoon. One of the fathers came to me and said to me, come with me to a presentation. So I went with him to a presentation, and lo and behold, I signed on the dotted line afterwards, and here I am today. I was in corporate for 25 years, and as you know, 25 years, after 25 years, no matter what position you're in, you still got to fill out a leave form. You still got to do all the formalities, and you know what? You've got a job. And what is the acronym for job? Just over broke. And I wasn't interested with that. I made enough money for my bosses, and I said it's time for me. So the one December, I go on holiday on the coast, and I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that changed everything for me. I came back to Johannesburg, and this was in 2002. Came back to Johannesburg, and I started buying townhouses, residential properties, as if I was going to the local supermarket. So all things were okay until 2008 arrived, and we had the property crash, and we know what happened there, right? It took us quite a few years back, but you know what they say: you can fall many times, but never ever quit. So I started again. Got seriously involved in network marketing, and last year, March, the previous company I was with merged with a company called Oryx, and Oryx merged with NewAge, and here we are today. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background of what we do. So we're in the business of reducing inflammation, making you sleep better, look better, and if you like any one of us, chances are that you would love the products that we have on offer. So before I start, I just want to go through a disclaimer here. This presentation is for informational purposes only, and the information contained herein should not be construed as health or medical advice. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That's the formalities. We are known as an opportunity company. What does that mean? It means that we have a global house of brands. So what our company does, we buy companies that have synergy with what we do in the health and wellness basket, and the products are high-end products. So all the brands, as you can see listed over there, all these brands have their own specialties. They are reworked, rechecked, and everything by our scientific advisory board, headed by a lady by the name of Deanna Latson. She's actually one of the owners of the business, and you can see all the certifications that come with our products. Okay, it goes through stringent testing, FDA approved, GMO-free, gluten-free, lactose-free, no soya, no artificial sweeteners, etc., etc. So halal, kosher, vegan, our products are of the highest degree. So when we say we put X amount in a product of ingredients, it is that, and it's not just any ingredient. We pick the best in the different parts of the world, put it together, and that's why we actually give you money back guarantee, and we have what we call the Oryx Gold Seal of Approval, which tells you that it's been through all these checks. So what we do basically is redirect the spend. We all spend on foodstuffs every single month, right? We all spend on supplements. we all spend on vitamins, nutrition, all these things. That's what we spend, okay? And it's not necessarily the right things that we eat. But with our products, because our products are of the high standard that they are, we guarantee the results, okay? They're one-of-a-kind products, high impact, high demand, massively consumable, and backed by science. I love this quote. You guys have heard me say it plenty of times. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Now that makes a lot of sense, right? Okay, so, no, I've just stopped the share. Let me just start this thing again. Sorry, guys. Okay, so to tell you a bit about the company's head office is in Denver, Colorado. We ended off in 2020 with a $500 million turnover. At the end of 2019, we were top 35 in the direct selling industry. Last week, in fact, we got our rating at top 29. I'll show you a bit later in the presentation. Our compensation plan, which is actually patented, is rated the #1 compensation plan in the world. We share the corporate shares its profits 50-50 with the brand partners. Our management team is rated one of the best, and we have what we call the Bill of Rights, which we've also patented. Now, the Bill of Rights protects us, the brand partners in the field, from wrongdoings, like has happened in other industries. So we have what we call a partner council. Partner councils are in all the continents, and they have to sign off any decision that is made by corporate and themselves, so that we know that it's fair for everybody. And that is one of the differences that we have to the rest of the field. We have 450,000 brand partners across the globe. You can see over here from 2015, we were ranked 95th in the world. Okay, today 29th, and that's in a period of 6 years, and we are still growing. We've projected to end off our turnover in 3 years' time to about $3 billion. And the exciting part of that is the $3 billion, most of it, where do you think they're looking for that from? From us, from the African continent. That puts us in pole position. We're in pre-launch on this continent. Africa is in pre-launch, and that is why I'm very excited. Pre-launch is the best time to be in the business like this, because you have time to recruit and bring people onto your team. We have 3 different ways of doing business. We have the team structure, where you bring on brand partners. We have the team structure, where you bring on the brand partners. We have the customers, and then we have the resellers. Okay, and I'll get to that also a little bit later. So here's an overview of our market and the opportunities we have for growth in the skincare department. Your world turnover globally is $650 billion. In the health energy department, you have the $80 billion turnover globally. This is the industry we're in. I mean, look at the health and wellness part, 4.2 trillion. That's the biggest chunk of our business. 29 billion in the diagnostics DNA part, weight management, 204 billion, and then the purified waters and purity, all the pure products, 250 billion. So I'm gonna go through a couple of testimonials of what our products currently that are being used all around the world, not in South Africa yet. South Africa is launching hopefully on the 1st of June. We're praying for that date to come. It looks likely to be that date, but from the products that we currently have to the products that are coming to South Africa, which are going to be manufactured in South Africa, it's going to be more or less the same, because we have a quality code that we adhere to. Our company believes in products of integrity, clean products. they don't get that gold stamp of approval just because Deanna Latson is very strict with that. So when you go out there and you start taking the product and you start showing that you're a product, becoming the product of the product, that's when you can actually hold your chin up and say, I'm with a company that I don't have to worry about what the product will do. So this is the proof that I can actually show you that has happened using the products that come from the US. Okay, this is me. Last year, March, I went on what we call the Slenderize. I was on it for 5 months. The top picture is myself and my other face, 2 faces there. And then 5 months later, I got rid of the 1 face, and that's me at the bottom there, just using Slenderize. Now, Slenderize is not a diet. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. So just by taking those drops under your tongue, it regulates your whole patterns of eating, your cravings, and all this, and you start losing weight with a guided food list that we also give you. This is one of our other top leaders in the US. On the left, on the right is the before picture. She's using the skincare products. 6 months later, on the left, amazing difference. This is my favorite one. Dr. Crystal Vance, she's still with the company. She's a doctor. She had a practice, her own practice, doing very, very well. Over $500,000 a year turnover, seeing 40 to 50 patients every single day. But on the left, extreme left, that's what she looked like before somebody introduced her to our products. And in 2 years, she lost 73 kilograms. And this is the honest truth. Because she lost the 73 kilograms, that changed the whole outlook to life. That changed the whole outlook to life. She actually sold her practice and is doing this permanently. Okay. Another one, great testimonial here. Craig Tomanini, he also lost 73 kilograms in 13 months. And him at the same story. There's his pictures on the left. That's what he looked like. In the middle is what he looks like today. And there's what his pants, that's the size pants he used to wear compared to look at the body that he's got now. Kim Gray, she was wheelchair bound. She lived off a social grant in the US. And when she started taking our products, it wasn't long when she actually started walking again, climbing stairs again. And she actually went to the government departments and she canceled her social grant. They actually thought she was crazy, but that's what she did. Today, she's one of our top leaders as well. Now, for the moment I've been waiting for, and all of you here tonight, we are a whole 50 people on this call. So this lady was the first Zoom I watched when we merged with NewAge, right? And I'm not going to lie to you, I thought she was totally crazy, but nice crazy, okay? She's not a soft-spoken lady. She's extremely, extremely successful. In NewAge, she's got the rank of CEO. I hope I'm right, Amy, but you can correct me just now. She's the number 5 power ranker in the group globally. She's a super mom, I call her, and a wife to Sean Summers, who's a state trooper. Amy, I'm going to give the floor to you. Take it away.
Oh my gosh. Well, Nic, I am so incredibly honored to be speaking on this live tonight. Nic, I absolutely thank the world of you and this whole company. And I want to thank you for asking me to be on, because it is an honor. It really, really is. And Nic, I love that you said I'm a little crazy, because you guys, I am. I mean, that's just who I am, and I own it. And I am a little crazy, but I'm crazy passionate, because I hope after I've spoken here just for a few minutes that I have given you guys some hope, and I have made you guys want to dream, and that you can believe anything is possible, and it's right here at NewAge. And like Nic said, you guys, it's such an exciting time for all of Africa. I mean, to be in pre-launch, you guys, you are literally in a moment right now where you can go build something before it even launches. And you guys, that's groundbreaking. I mean, that's truly like, you're the pioneers right now, each and every one of you. So before I go on, let me just tell you a little bit about me and kind of how I got involved here. Okay. So my name is Amy Summers, as I guess you all know that. And my husband, Sean, and I, we live here in Hays, Kansas. Okay. So it's a farming community in Hays, Kansas. I'm a farm girl, you guys. I am a farm girl. And about 8.5 years ago, networking, the industry, was introduced to me. And at that time, you guys, I was actually working in traditional sales. I called myself a road warrior. I traveled the road 3,000 to 5,000 miles a month. I was gone Monday through Friday. I was a weekend mom. We have 4 kids, ages 19 to 9. And my husband is a state trooper here in the state of Kansas. So I'm very busy in life. And I'll never forget, I was not looking for networking. My job was very successful. I was earning 6 figures and doing all of that, you guys. And my friend brought this to me, all right? And I was skeptical, and I was kind of like a snoot. I don't know, do you guys know what a snoot is? Like, I don't do those things. What? Like networking, like the No Friends Left Club? And no. All right. So I was just like, have I told you how successful I am? And she's like, hey, you need to take a look at this. And so, and I'll never forget this, you guys. She said something to me that has stuck with me still 8.5 years later. And she said, will you give me an educated no? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll give you an educated no. And she came over to my house with my full intention of telling her no. All right, no. All right, and I told her yes. And I told her yes on the spot. And you want to know why? Not because of the health. Okay, you're like, oh, aren't we in a health and wellness company? You guys. Okay, so I went to college. I went to college and majored in communications, minored in public relations, and love business, and I love sales. And I looked at the comp plan of that company, and I'm like, if these products do half of what you say they're going to do, we are going to be rich. Just show me the money. I'm like, sign me up. Here is my credit card, which are all maxed out. I'm going to lead you into this, which are all maxed out. So remember, 6 figures, making money, 4 kids at home, must be successful. And the credit cards were maxed out. I had to it cost like $2,500 to get in that company. I had to put it on 2 different credit cards. All right. And so I started in that company, and you guys, I was excited. Okay. I was like, I always say ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. All right. I did not know a thing about networking. It was a binary. I was like, a left leg needs to do what? A right leg needs to do. I was just like, let's just go. All right. I tried to have the comp plan figured out. I was popping the products. I didn't even know. I was like, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, 8.5 years ago, I told everybody this. I did not even know what the word organic meant. I am a farm girl, and I thought it just meant we don't fry the food. You guys, I did not. I was just putting it in. I didn't care if they were clean supplements. Okay. My favorite meal was the Angus mushroom meal at McDonald's. I was popping 3 Red Bulls a day, a pot of coffee, and guess what? And I was sick. Okay. All right. So I started putting these products in my mouth, and we're signing up people, and we're going like crazy. And this is what happened. All right. And it's what I love about this industry. And that's why I'm loud, and it's why I'm crazy, because I want you to be just as crazy excited as I am. All right. This is what happened in 8.5 years. Okay. I got a health result. So we were making money. I climbed to I hit a level in that company called Black Diamond Presidential, sat on their wellness advisor board, picture on the wall, all that stuff. Okay. And I got a significant health result. So I'm 45, and I have had a autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis since I was 7 years old. When I was 25 years old, I had to have my thyroid completely removed. And then by the time I was 37, I had a full hysterectomy. All right. So the industry was brought to me when I was 35. All right. 2 years later, I had the hysterectomy. You guys, I was on a cabinet full of medication. I was emotionally and physically exhausted. I was overweight. I was inflamed. My hair was falling out. Everybody told me, oh, take out your thyroid, you'll feel better. It was the worst thing that I ever did. And my blood labs were never normal. I started putting products in my body, started taking care of my health and wellness, started putting products in my body, went to go get blood work done, and my blood labs came back normal. I'm like, what is going on? And you guys, long story short, you guys, I am no longer on a cabinet full of medication, except I take Synthroid because I have no thyroid at all. I am 45 years old and I am in the best shape of my life. All right. I've got more energy than my 9-year-old. And I started dreaming, You guys, the day I truly drew the line in the sand, and I didn't treat this like a side gig, like it's a side gig, don't get me wrong, but I respected it. It's a profession. And the day I drew the line in the sand, and I said, this is a profession. And I'm like, and this could change not only our health, but our financial future. You see, you guys, we, on the outside looking in, it looked like we had it all made, and we really didn't. Let's be real. And most people aren't real because they're just trying to keep up with their next door neighbor. We were in credit card debt. We had 4 kids. We were trying to put money away in a kid's college education fund. And I was being absolutely robbed blind, robbed of my time. See, we had 3 older children, Landon, Stana, and Cameron. And then when I was 35 years old, we had Jayla, our bonus baby from God. And my 3 older children, I drop them off in the morning at school, pick them up at after school care, and then see them on the weekends. But I was making 6 figures, right? Must be fun. They'd ask me, Mom, can you come to the school party? We're having a Halloween party. We're having the Valentine's Day party. No, can't go. And you guys, my dream, and this is what I hope you guys write this down. Write down your dream. What do you want to dream? My dream was not a fancy car, was not a big house, was not a Louis Vuitton. My dream was to be a stay-at-home mom. Because when I was blessed with my first child, I got the best job in the world. And I'll never forget taking that 6-week-old baby to daycare for the first time. And I bawled all day long. I wanted to be at home with that baby so bad. And then we had our second child, and then our next one. And I don't share this story for you to, it's not to feel sorry. I mean, that's where parents and people are at. Okay, they're getting robbed of their time and of what they want to do, because you're supposed to punch the time clock. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. I mean, I was doing everything I was taught in high school and college, and my professors, do this, do this. And my grandpa told me about residual income, but I thought that was an oil well. And I wasn't rich enough for an oil well. All right. So money while you sleep. I was like, how do I get one of those oil wells, Grandpa? Okay. This is residual income. And then I really started dreaming. And I wrote down on a piece of paper on December the 31st of 2013, I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire this year. I'm going to retire. That's a pretty big goal. And you guys, I put my head down and I worked my tail off. And I worked it. Networking, work, keyword work. And I was able to retire 7 months later. Residually, I'd found residual income in networking, and I was able to say goodbye to that job. And yesterday I was at a track meet. It's summer here. I know it's like going into fall, what Nick said is going to fall and winter there. Got sunburned yesterday. I was at a track meet all day. I didn't have to put in a vacation request form. I did not have to go ask my boss, can I go to my daughter's track meet? I don't have to do that because I get to live life on my terms. And what I love about this industry is I was still able to work even from the track meet. I'm able to work from wherever I want to work, and I'm able to show people how they can do the same. Now, let me tell you something about NewAge. Okay? Did you guys think I was married to my previous company? Would you wager I was married to that company? Yes, I was married to them. I am not a network jumper. I do not have my hands in a whole bunch of different networking things. I do not jump. I am a loyal dog. Okay? And the company changed. And I got my heart broke about a year ago right now. Heart broke. Pictures on the wall. I'm sitting on the board. And everything that I believed in was crumbling before my eyes. Are there going to be hurdles that you're going to have to jump in life? Yeah. And I almost quit this industry. I almost did. Making life-changing income, guys. Life-changing. But this is Amy Summers, and this is the crazy part about me. Most people are like, you are crazy. I cannot be partnered. Amy Summers cannot be partnered with people that do not represent character, integrity, because that's me. I can't be a person, you guys, I can't lie. Like, even if I try to lie, like, you can see it in my face. Okay. And behind the curtain, there was some stuff going on that I knew about because I sat on the board. And I'm like, and I tried to stay. I did. I tried to stay. I'm like, please, let's change. I flew in. I was like, let's change. Let's change. This is not in the right direction. You guys were going down two different paths here. And it was God. And it was, my husband about saw his wife have a nervous breakdown. And at that time, the company was called RX before the merge. And my husband, Sean, was in the median. And he's like, I got to find something for my wife. And he's a state trooper. And he's called me up and he's like, Amy, I think I found a company for you. And I'm like, okay, stay in your lane, buddy. But I didn't say that out loud to him. And he's like, I found this company called RX. And you guys, I literally thought he meant it was a pharmaceutical company. I'm like, Sean, I am not selling pharmaceuticals. And he's like, no. Long story short, and I want to share this with you. So you're brand new, you're skeptical. Maybe you're on here and you're like, should I keep moving? Are we partnered with the right people? All right. I about quit the industry, you guys. I felt like I was cheated on by my husband, the networking husband. I was heartbroken. I was like, I'm never marrying anybody again. And never. These people are breaking my heart. And then I met Fred Cooper, and I met Rick Redford, and I met Mark Wilson, and I met Deanna Latson, and I met Jeff Yates, and I interviewed these guys. You want to talk about crazy? I interviewed these guys for 6 months, and I asked them the hard questions. I was like, if I'm going to get married to a new husband, I'm going to make sure he's not going to cheat on me. Okay? You're going to shape up here. So these guys, Mark Wilson even said, I'll never forget. He's like, I don't think this girl wants to come over here. Because I was asking hard questions. Because I wasn't walking down the aisle again. I'm like, no, I'll be a runaway bride. And I started walking down the aisle. I was walking down. I was like, okay, I'm going to come to you guys. You guys, let me tell you something about integrity. I don't even care. This is a true story. After I interviewed those owners, I was like, Sean, this is where I'm going. I'm walking down the aisle. Now I wasn't just marrying one guy. I got like 6 of them I was talking to. Okay. I'm walking down the aisle. And I was like, oh, baby Jesus, please let their products be good. Because I hadn't even checked out the products yet. I was like, oh, please, oh my gosh, please let these products be good. Because I knew the company, I was like, this company, no wonder why it's a rocket ship, because the leadership starts at the top. You see, you guys, the company I came from before had great products too. Did you just hear me say I had this massive health transformation? Whatever. But you guys, you can have the best products in the world. And if your leadership sucks and is not about the people, putting people first, you guys, it'll ultimately fail. And I said this to that owner of the company. I said, if you are all about making money, you are ultimately going to fail. But if you are ultimately about helping people succeed, you're going to win. And I'm like, these owners want to see everybody win. And then I met Deanna lots and I started taking, and I'm like, ah, the products are great and they're amazing. And you guys, and the products that are coming to Africa, oh my gosh, you guys, I am telling you, it is going to be incredible. It is going to be incredible what is coming to Africa, what is coming to South Africa, what is coming to this. You guys, we're all talking about Africa. All of us in the United States, everywhere. Africa, Africa, Africa. We all want you. We all want you. And so what I want you to know, to this girl that was heartbroken, that got cheated on, that about went back to the job, I said yes to this company because the other thing that I wanted is I wanted to make sure it wasn't just Amy Summers winning. I wanted people to win. And you guys, I've been here 10 months. Have you ever been a part of a company where the same darn people are walking across the stage, same people win and same people win and same people win? Like, when is it my turn? Okay, I've been sitting in the back row for 3 years. When is it my turn? You guys, we have power rankers on our team in our state. We have literally in 10 months went from 7 people in a little Facebook group that I started to it's getting ready to hit 5,000. We have rank advancements. We have people that are getting health results. We have people that are getting paychecks that never got paychecks before. Everybody is excited. There's no ego. There's no competition with other leaders. Everybody's working together. That's why when Nic said, can you be on and be like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, Nic, yes, absolutely. And not like, oh yes, of course. I'm like, Nic wants me to be on? Oh my gosh, yes. I get to partner with all of you, and that's so exciting, you guys. This isn't about some whatever, okay? This is about you and your dreams and what you can achieve here, and you're in pre-launch. So I hope you guys, this crazy loud girl from Western Kansas, farm girl, if I can do it, you can do it. You just have to have some passion. You have some belief, okay? And you got to have a dream. Get a dream, you guys, and go grind. Go grind. You got the right company. You got the right products. You got great leadership in Nic and Tammy and Eva and everybody. Go grind it out. Go grind it out, you guys, because I promise you, it's going to happen for you and your family. Nic, thank you for having me on tonight. I tried to tone it down just a little bit. For you.
Well, I can tell you now, you failed. You were you, and that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Excellent. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you. I really, I just got one question. Question for you. Just for, we're starting out, right? There's a lot of people on the call here that don't have the experience in the business that we're in. And I want them to hear from you. Each of us is growing our teams. And eventually we're going to have to form our own little Facebook groups and manage our teams and do all that. How did you, because you've got a big team, have you? You've got a big team under you. How do you manage? What is the best advice you can give for them?
So you guys, I believe you guys you have a Facebook group that I believe maybe Tammy, or I don't know, but there's Facebook groups. So what I did is you guys, everybody's working from their phone. And so what I wanted to create was a community. So the Facebook group that I created isn't yes, it's a place where we post testimonies and we welcome people, but I really wanted that community because you guys, at the end of the day, it's support people that feel like they're a part of something. And so, we have one group. We don't have anybody that goes and makes their own groups in one group. There is one central hub that everybody floods. It's our team. So there's no outside cross lines, but it's our team that all floods to there. And you guys, I go live in that group every day for 20 minutes. Right now I'm leading a transformation challenge and I go live in there. We bring on Dr. Ginger on Thursday nights. There's a lot of things that we do, but the biggest thing I can say, the biggest thing above all of that is plug into your leadership, plug into the people that you partnered with, plug into these Zooms, stay engaged and share your story. Even if you don't have a story, you're like, how do I share my story if I don't have a story? Well, I just saw 4 stories go across the screen tonight. I just saw 4 stories go across the screen. Even if you are brand new, there is a story. And even if you are brand new, you know what your story is? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I took a leap and I'm ready to start and I'm ready to grow. You guys, don't let fear hold you back. You remember in the beginning when I told you I didn't know anything about health and wellness? I didn't know anything about comp plans. And yet in that company, we hit a rank very, very quickly. I broke a company record. People were like, well, how did you do it? Because I opened up my mouth and I was excited. I wasn't worried about if I had the verbiage right. I was like, this is what I'm doing. And I want you to be a part of it. You guys, people want to be, but if I would have been like, well, I don't know if, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know about this noni. I don't know what noni is. You guys, I was just like, hey, come with me. Come with me. I'm going on a trip and I want you to come. You guys, and engage in that, you guys. And when you're excited and you have that around you, be an excited version of you, right? Because people are attracted to that. Don't let fear handicap you from starting, or don't try to go watch all these videos before starting. Go make a list of names and say, hey, I got involved and I want you to be a part of it. It may or may not be for you, but I'm going to add you to this group and I'm going to tag you. We have a video, tag you in a video, shoot me a message as soon as you've watched that video. Get on the phone with them, find out what they are looking for. Listen is the big key word. You're not a seller, you're a listener. You're a listener. And you're listening to what their needs are. And you say, you know what? This is where I suggest you getting started. And that's my advice.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's great advice. Your presence here tonight and your whole thing, I'm sure it's lifted everybody up and put them on the next level, because we are sitting on a time bomb. And this one is going to explode. It's going to be huge.
It really is, Nic. You guys, I tell you, I'm excited. I have an excited person. I'm a louder personality. You guys, we truly are. Everybody is talking about the Africa movement. Everybody. And so for you guys to be there, I mean, we're all looking for people there, and you live there. I mean, you know, everybody's like, who do you know in Africa? Who do you know in Africa? Who do you know in Africa? I mean, I would like go plant your flag. You guys, we're looking for people there and you live there. That's how big this is. And if you look at any networking industry, okay, you know how Nic had that list that goes up like number 35, number 25. You guys, you know what every company wants? Africa. Every company wants Africa. They know how big it is there. They don't want the United States. They want Africa, because they know how big the opportunity there is for all of you. It's huge. Now, it's got to be done right, because how many companies have gone to Africa and screwed it up because they saw dollar signs? What I love about NewAge, you guys, is I know it may be like, man, this is going at snail pace right now. I want products right, or I want things launching right now. You guys, trust me, they are doing it correctly so they can ensure your longevity. You don't want things rushed. A lot of companies went there and rushed things, and guess what ended up happening? Okay, it all fell apart. So I would rather go at a snail pace, all right, and win big at the end than go in there and rush something that's not going to stick. All right. So go build Africa, you guys, and send me some leads. I need people there.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Really, I love you for this. I'm going to call on you again when we launch. I'm going to call on you again, and watch this space. We're coming.
You are coming. You're coming. And I'll come in December when it's warm.
Absolutely. And just before I say goodbye to you, it was your birthday. It was your birthday this month, right?
It was my birthday, Nic.
Happy birthday from the Africans.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. And I love that puppy. Oh, you just warmed my heart, Nic. Thank you so much.
I stole him from your Facebook page. So there.
Oh, you are such a sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much. Really
You are the
appreciate it.
best.
Thank you. All right, guys. So I'm going to close off now with a couple more slides. We're not going to be long, but just before we finish, I just want to continue on what Amy said and just go through why NewAge. Why NewAge? We are the fastest growing network marketing company in the world. Not one of them. We are. We got the 29th spot last week, and you saw in my slide where I showed you we ended off last year 35th. Okay, so we're jumping leaps and bounds, and it's not going to be long before we top 3. Okay, with us, you become a real business partner. There's 8 different ways we earn. We promote healthy, toxic-free living, and yes, our products are 100% natural. Our support structure, you saw, I pick up the phone anywhere in the world. You ask for help, you ask the top leaders to come in and talk and give their experiences, and they're there. The entire business, for those of you who are wondering how we do it, you run it with your phone or your computer. That's it. And the best part of all is it's new in Africa, and we are Africans, and we are here, one tribe. So in this business, you're in it for yourself, but not by yourself. A very important word there. At the moment, the promotion we got on pre-launch, the business opportunity that we are recruiting for is free, so there's no charge to this. You have nothing to lose. All we want you to do is lock your spot. Get in now on pre-launch because it's the best time. You can prepare now till launch so that when we launch, we know exactly what to do. So what's next? Every single one of you watching this Zoom tonight that is still not in the company, in the group, in the team with us, you are either ready to sign up, or you're excited and you need a little bit more information, or the timing is not quite there, but you'll try the product. Okay? So I urge you to get back to the person that invited you to this call. Let them answer all your questions. If you still want to know more, get back to a leader, one of the leaders. They will help you. And I'm really asking all of you, those that haven't joined, to consider, get involved. Because like you heard, the opportunity is now. Just before we close, some up and coming events. Tomorrow night, we have a Zoom at 8 o'clock with Stephen Page. He's also a global power anchor. He's a pre-launch expert hosted by our very own top leader from the US, Eva Currens and Craig Tomanini, as well as the 2 leaders in Nigeria, Omokoyode and Stephen. So I'm going to post all the links on the Facebook pages and on the WhatsApp groups. And then on Thursday night, I just want to remind the members on here that we have module 2 of the Academy training. That's also at 8 o'clock South African time, 7 o'clock West African time, and 12 o'clock Mountain time. So be on that call as well. It's also going to be on Zoom. All the details on the Facebook pages, as well as on the WhatsApp groups. So guys, that's the end of tonight's opportunity call. I trust you enjoyed it. Thank you once again, Amy. We love you from Africa. Happy belated birthday. And as Richard Branson says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure what to do with it, just say yes. Say yes and learn how to do it later. So I'm going to let you all unmute yourselves so we can all say goodbye to each other. And thank you for coming onto the Zoom. Thank you once again. Thank you, Tammy. I see Tammy's on here. I see Anthony. Thank you once again. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Be well. Be good. And I'll see you.